Today we are going to continue with the functions of the sheets that is also available on Excel. Today's function is usually used with the match function. So we are going to see today the index function. It is usually coupled with the match function. If you remember in the last lecture, we had studied the match function. In the match function, you specify a value that you are looking for, and you need to match it with a range. Your range should be either a column B or a row. You select a row, and then you specify the search index. So it's either 0, so it's strict search, or the first value before the value you reach, less than the value you reach, or the maximum value after the one. And it depends on that. You should arrange your column or row in ascending or descending order. So today we are going to see a function called index that is coupled with match. Usually it comes coupled with match. Why it comes coupled with match? Because match gives you the reference of the cell, the number of the cell, or the address of the cell, or the relative reference address of the cell in the range you are selecting, and index returns to you a value in a range that is matching, or that is nearby, or that is correlated to this address that you had reached with the search. So you had searched for a value, you find its location, and then the index comes to tell you where is the data linked to this data. For example, you are looking for a row, then you need to find the data in this row maybe, and then you need to find the column which is related, or something like that. We will see the index in working. So it's simply equal index Okay. When you open the first item in the index, you need to select is the range you are going to work through, which we are going to make the whole sheet as our range. It's important while working. If you remember the last time we had seen that B to B gives us the number of the column. So B to B means the complete column. If I said 3 to 3, it is the complete row. 3 to 3, it is a complete third row. Now if I say when I select the complete sheet, it says 1 to 1000. That's the selection of the area, or the range, which is the complete rows of the sheet. Okay, then the second item, okay, for the indexing will be the reference row, the number of the row. For example, this one is the third row. So if I selected row number 3, and then I selected column number 4, so the fourth one is the column. Okay, and then I press enter, so it gives you the value here denoted by the number 3 and the column number 4. So I give you one piece more of information. If I removed the number of the column, like this one, it can be removed, and pressed enter, it will return the complete row. So you can see that it returned not only the value starting from 258, which I'm searching, it returned the complete row, because I didn't specify which column I'm looking for, or which column the number of the column I am searching for. Okay, so how to couple the index function with the match function? So we will come here, for example, and then I will say equal index. So index returns to us the data in a range, or returns us a complete row or complete column, it depends. So, and then I will select the range, also all my sheet, and then comma, so which row I will select. Now I will select the row using the match function. So I'm going to match, and then I open. The first thing then you need to put in the match is the criteria you are looking for. So I will be looking for E, for example. So I'll be looking for E as a string, comma, I'll be looking in E in this column, so it's A to A, and I need strict E. And then I will close my two columns, and then I will press enter. You can see now it returned the E column with all the data inside the E. That's great. Now if I changed my criteria of search, we had now seen how to search for string, not only for numbers. If I changed this search, for example, I need to search for a number. We can select any number. 251, we can select, for example, 3576. We select any number, 3576. So 3576 as a number. And this one is in this range, so I will select the D. So I'll select the D to D instead of A to A. Okay, and then enter. So turn it the D, which is exactly containing my data, the 3576, and it returned the complete row. If you specified a column, for example, you need from out of the row a specific information. For example, that you need column, for example, 5. So we had selected the column 5, enter, so it returns only this value. So we had searched with 3576, and the column is, we have selected the column as 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it turned me this piece of information to me. Okay, now I hope now we have seen how the index and the index works alone. The index alone returns to us is a data specified by an address or a relative address within the area I am selecting. The index and match coupled together, the match search for a value and returns to you. As we had seen here, the match searches for a value and return in a range, in a column or in a row. You cannot range in search in a bigger value. And we had selected the specific value that I want. You can make 1 or -1 if you need the bigger or the smaller. And I had specified the column, so it returns to me so like this, it returns to me their address in the column. So the relative address in the column is a row, and now that's the number of the row in this area that I am targeting. And if I didn't put a column, it will turn to me the complete data in this row. If I specified a special column, it will turn to me the special cells. Okay, I hope this matching or this explanation of index and match function coupled together is clear for you. Send us any more clarifications that you would like, and we can help you with your sheets and your Excels. Follow the links below. They are very helpful.